guys, it's me, Coffee Girl X Stitch, Janaea. This is my third video. I'm having so much fun with you guys on Flosstube. Thanks for the messages and the comments and the tips and all of that. I love it. I'm having so much fun talking to you guys, and it kind of gives me a lot of motivation to get my projects worked on. So I have a lot going on now because of I've heard the term floating around, I don't know where it came from, but May Mania, or May of Starts. So I have the most whips I've ever had in my life. I didn't count them. It's not that much for like a floss tube, but for me, my mind is like so chaotic right now, trying to figure out how I can get as much progress in as I would like to. So the first new start is called Ornamental Birds. You can see it's a little bird. I'll put a picture of the pattern up, and I'll also note who the designer was. I found it on Etsy. I got a couple of her patterns because they're beautiful. I think that's like 1,000 stitches maybe. This is the color palette. Very spring, very Easter, if I don't say so. Oh, and it's on a Lugana. I think 36 count, no, 32 count Lugana. Super cute. I can't wait to put in the pinks and the yellows. So that one's kind of on the back burner right now because I have a lot of sales I'm joining or in already. The next one I have, it's the chicken yard, baby. This is the Owl Forest Chicken Yard kit on the linen that came with it. Their floss, like, I just wanted to do a little start, but then I was like, I can't stop, it's too nice. Look at the variegation. Oh my lord. He's so beautiful. He's so handsome. Having too much fun. I need a sal, like, can someone start a sal about chickens? So that I can work on it without feeling like guilty. Okay, and then outside of those new starts, oh, I have another new start, which I started last night and I was like chaotically stitching. So, this is obviously Pigeon and Puddle, but I did my first conversion. So, it's on this like butter yellow linen. I'll get the details about it in a second. But not only did I, this is my first fiber on a whim and my first conversion, I also got some water lilies silk. This flower is the silk and the water is the silk. So what I'm doing, I changed his little boots to pink and changing the flowers to pink and white. So I'll put a picture of the pattern up there. But you'll see that there are some purple, I think they're called lupin flowers, and I grabbed this Karen water lilies. Can you see it? It's gorgeous. It's so soft. So that's like a lighter, more pastel version. For the green, the stems, this is Mistletoe by Gentle Art. And then the pink for the flowers and the boots, Wildflower, what is it? Oh, it's Wildflowers by Karen, not Water Lilies. And this one is called Flamingo. Okay, I think maybe you'll be able to see them better here, but this is the main configuration of my conversion. So this is the pink that's in the flowers, that's the silk. This is the green, Mistletoe by Gentle Arts, purple. This is Pebble by Weeks Dye Works, and I forget which floss tuber was using that for the pigeon, but it looks amazing. The water, I did a Threadworks, like variegated floss, and then this one is also Threadworks variegated, and it looks a lot like a pigeon color for the neck. So that's what I've done. I'll just show you one more time because I love it. I stay up so late, like 2 p.m. I actually tried to do like a vlog style stitch along thing. So I was going to film every hour from 12 a.m. to like 6 a.m. I got one check-in done. I'll insert the clip maybe. But I fell asleep at 12:30, so I'm vlogging. It's Saturday night, and I thought, I'm whispering, I don't need to, my husband's playing games, but what if I stay up all night stitching? What do you think? And if I vlog it, and then I'll show you all the mistakes I made. This is my setup. He's like my essential tool for stitching, and then I have that. Yes, I mark on my pattern, I know. It's the worst thing I've done in my life. Okay, so here's where I am. And I have my update, my last update. It's due on the 20th, so that's in 4 days. And I really want to get this section done with the flowers at least for the update. The whole bottom, like her dress is done, but I guess it's not done. Anyway, stay tuned. So yeah, 12:30, I'm gonna check in with you in an hour and show you my progress. So just for reference, here we are, 12:30. And by the way, that yellow, it's a 36 count linen from Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers, buttercream. It's really, really, really nice. So moving on from new starts, these are the sales that I'm taking part of. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm part of Katie / Red Stitchery, her first stitch along, which is Gathering Eggs by Nora Corbett. So this is my final check-in point. I sent it today. I really wanted to get, this is hard. So this part, I really wanted to get that done in the flowers at least before, but I've been starting too much stuff to do it. But she's kind of got me, I didn't think I would ever be into the fancy ladies, like just because I couldn't imagine myself like hanging it in my house and matching my decor, but now I'm like, I got the bug. And I was checking some out last night, and I think I'm gonna have to make a video just about like they call them unicorns. I want to stitch a lady, guys, so wish me luck. Next stitch along piece, this is from Velvet Ponies Stitch Along. I completed since last time part 3. Part 4 is out now, but I need to get caught up. So you can see this moth and whatever the moth below it. That's what I've stitched since last time. I love that. I think that's my favorite part so far. The colors are just amazing. It's so cute. Like, how would you finish this? Would you just put it in a frame? I was watching Thread Gremlins last night, and I think her name is Carolyn, the blonde girl. She's really funny. She mentioned, this was one of their old videos, I don't know if she changed her mind, but she mentioned that she doesn't understand the pillow thing, and I'm kind of I think they're cute, but I don't know how I would display it. I just feel like it would end up in a closet, and I really want to put it everywhere, all my art, you know? So that's my stance on pillows right now. What do you think? How do you display your pieces? Okay, last stitch along piece, we got Extraordinary Birds by Lola Crow. I finished the frame since last time, guys. Last time I think I just had part of it, and maybe the birds, I don't remember. But look at that owl. How does she do it, guys? How does she do it? So part 1, outside of the frame, has released, and it's a spoonbill, some kind of spoonbill bird, and I'll put a picture up. I need to get on that because I don't want to fall behind on this. Don't let me do it, guys. How do you stay organized? I'm having too much fun, you know? Okay, so now I would like to talk about my thrift finds for cross stitch and some purchases. If you're not interested in that, thank you for watching my progress update. I'll start with my first project bag that I bought. Pretty kitty. This is by Little Jamie Handmaids. It came with this cute little thingy-majig. This is the inside. It's just gorgeous. It's quilted. It's exactly my style. I wish I lived in there, you know? Now I'm really like, I want more project bags. I want a bag for all the, like they're just kind of sitting out now. I have them in drawers. I think I want to make bags, so I will show you the fabric that I got for that. So, first one, there's a quilt store locally that just took on like the remnants of a stitching store, so they're merging, and I went there and I was like, oh, so fabric's cool too. I do have a sewing machine. All I've done is make bandanas for my cats. And I'm not that good at it, but I am going to try to learn how to make something at least. Peter Rabbit is me. This is the inside of my brain. Hello. So I got 3 different Peter Rabbit fabrics. Also a big fan of Tom Kitten. You know. It has little lines from those little books they have. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. And this one has just carrots and turnips. Stop. Don't mind if I do. So that's my fabric, and I will definitely be trying to make something, hopefully not messing it up too much. While we're on the topic of Peter Rabbit, my mom found this on auction. Oh no. Oh no. Look at that though. It's like a baking Peter Rabbit themed accessory kit, I guess. And you might be thinking, girl, I don't give a hoot about cupcakes. I'm here for the stitching. Well, me too. And I thought, what if for these little cupcake toppers, one sec here, sorry. What if I take my hole puncher, put little holes in them, and make them into floss drops? I was so proud of myself when I thought of that. I'm definitely doing that, and it's going to be a blast. And maybe, I don't know if there's like Peter Rabbit themed cross stitch out there, but let me know if you've heard of that, because I would be all over that. Okay, and then I heard some Flosstubers talk about being in like a Fabric of the Month club, but those people were out of the US, and I couldn't find anything. Well, it took me a while, but I did find something, and it's called the Sewing Shop, and they do a Fabric of the Month program. So this is my first fabric. It's called the Green Monster. Oh my god. It's 32 count Lugana. It's called Green Eyed Monster. And I think it's just gorgeous. I don't know what to stitch on it. Do you have any ideas? Maybe a fancy lady idea, perchance. Oh my god. And then I'm blushing. Like, this is how excited I am to be in a fabric club. It came with a little... Oh geez. It's a stamp needle minder, and that inspired me as well. So I have magnets. I already have resin because my husband wanted to resin like a bug or something. We're not doing that. We're starting a side business. We're not selling them. I'm just gonna give them to people. and I have like a ton of little buttons that I thrifted and beads and things, and I also can press flowers for my garden, so I might make a ton of needle minders and with resin. What do you think? That was actually perfect timing. It was the delivery of my little silicone mold thing for the resin needle minders. I love the shapes, especially the hearts, of course. Oh my god, could you imagine like a little flower in there? So, can't wait. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to put more buttons and like beads, like ad-lib on my projects. Sorry, I'm gonna figure this out eventually. And the piece that made me buy the whole box. It's freaking Peter Rabbit. Why? What's happening? You know? Why? It's Tom Kitten's mom. Stop. Get absolute. I'm sorry, please. Somebody help. I don't know how to do this. But look at her. Yeah, there's hearts, moons. These are all of them I'm keeping. I'm just gonna destash the rest that I don't want. But I love having this, knowing that I have a bunch of options to like spice up any project. And then we've got a whole bag of beads I found at Value Village. Blue Moon, I don't know what that is, but they look very nice. There's a lot of beautiful colors in here. And then at my Stitchy store, L&S, there's a lady there that makes little scissor fobs. And I just love this one with the button. Came with a little container too. Really good price, handmade stuff. And then I treated myself to some beautiful scissors that they had there. And guys, I get it. I understand why you have different scissors for different projects and so on. It's covered in butterflies. It's so elegant. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, what else do we have? Forgot to mention from Little Jamie Handmaids, I got this thread catcher. It's really sweet. It's full of thread. It has this little magnet. I love it. So what I'm doing is putting all of my spare threads into this little pouch they had. Like, not spare threads, but just like ends or things that I can't remember where they went. And what I'm gonna do, I saw Cam the Stitcher mention this, and she started a project. She started a long dog. She started a long dog with it, just using like the thread ends that she had accumulated over time, and it looked astonishing. Like, I couldn't believe it. So I immediately started just saving them, and hopefully someday I'll have enough to do that. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys in terms of thrifting and hauling. I'd like to just do some shout outs now and go over some of my favorite Flosstubers. Thank you for watching if you're not interested in that. I'm also going to do another cat reveal. So I wrote them down. First of all, her channel name was Mega Stitches, and she was so kind and she gave me a shout out. And so I started watching her channel, and I saw that her Pigeon and Puddle, she made a little hat for him. So that's kind of where I got the idea to kind of customize my Pigeon as well. So he might have some kind of accessory as well. Kitty the Selkie Stitcher, I loved her first two videos. She has such a calm, chill presence. I love her background with all the stuffies. I love the style of what she's stitching. She has a lot of vintage kind of vibes going in her home, in her background. So if you haven't seen her, definitely go check her out. Cross Stitch the Globe. Come on. How can you not watch Cross Stitch the Globe? Are you not watching them? They're incredible. Oh my god, like, that's my comfort floss tube. That's kind of when I started really binging. I would just put them on and just sit there stitching for hours, and I feel like we kind of bonded. I don't know if they feel the same, but the bond is there for me. So this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please comment a peanut emoji, and that will be our secret code of friendship. Just if you want to like talk, I'm so down. Send me a DM on Instagram. It's at copygirlxdish. Thanks again. I love you guys, and have a great